Big frame this for Mark Selby. He trails 5-2. First to 7 wins. Well, as he's a dignitary, I suppose he's allowed to have his phone on.
Yeah, as long as the sound's switched out. Well, no easy path back to balk. This is what Hawkeye's showing us. Nothing down the right side. And you can see both of those reds to pot them. And he was about to take one of them on there. Some kind of disturbance maybe.
Well, that's twice. I think third time there won't be any smiling. Well, we'll never know if he'd have potted it first time round, but that certainly didn't help, the fact he was put off.
Yes, and he's left one on, which makes matters worse. The thing is that he's going to go back to his chair now thinking that, you know, if only he hadn't moved or took the picture or whatever he did. So, choice of 2 reds for Mark Davis. The easiest one is the one that's closest to the black. But that's the more dangerous one to take on. Took the more difficult red. And he's in. Not an easy table.
Another really good pot from Mark Davis.
Now, if he can finish fairly straight on the black here, he could play the screw back off the black to take the red into the same pocket. Now he could leave an angle on the black to try and disturb the 2 reds, or he could play for that loose red. These are all choices he has to make while he's down there. He's left a nice angle to disturb them if he so wishes. Nothing for hitting this slow though, if he's going to go into them. Yeah, hit it too slow.
23.
So Mark Selby will be coming back to the table. Given it plenty of thought. Things haven't worked out, so think of the worst place you can put that cue ball for your opponent. It's not in the pocket.
Foul.
Well, he gave it lots of thought. Just caught the reds too thick.
Well, a vital passage of play coming up here. It's 5-2 to Davis. Selby wants 5-3, 6-2. Be really tough for him to come back, even with his powers of recovery. So this little, as I say, this little passage of play coming up, vital in terms of the overall context of the match. I'm sure they all appreciate that.
Yes, he's just got to be careful here not to push this red over the right corner. Well, he was playing it ultra thin. Didn't play to catch it off the cushion. So, a half chance for Mark Selby. Good pot. Now it's down to him.
Seven.
Mark Selby, a modern day master of brinkmanship. Seems to revel in tight matches. Won the Masters last season at the Ali Pali. He was 5-1 down in the first round to Stuart Bingham. And he was 5-2 down in the semis to Graham Dott.
Yes, he played the blue a little badly. Just allowed that cue ball to drift a little too far for the yellow. And that's compounded now by this difficult green, slightly hampered by the blue.
Well, he played the green well, didn't he? And he's now 11 in front, so this blue should be 5-3. Every credit to Selby, potted a good red to get in. We know he'll fight to the finish whenever the finish comes. Crucially, he's kept Mark Davis on 5 frames, so the lead reduced to 2 now. Really interesting battle this here in Bangkok. Mark Davis on top, but he's not there yet. He leads Mark Selby 5-3.